Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's Virtual Jazz Club. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is concert number 102. 102 concerts in a row that we've done here at 8:30 p.m. every night. It's great to have you all here. We'd like to say thank you to all of our patrons out there who have made this Virtual Jazz Club possible for us for 102 days. This is week number 15 now, I think. Yeah, it's nice. Week number 15. All these different numbers floating around in my head. So we're so excited about tonight's program. Lots of great music on the menu for you. And we're going to start out with a very great classic dance tune called The Continental. And this comes from I almost said Rodgers and Hammerstein, Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire movie called The Gay Divorcee, in which they did a beautiful dance sequence to this number. And you're going to see some of it up here now. This is our arrangement of The Continental. was called The Continental, and that comes from a movie which you saw a bit of up here called The Gay Divorcee with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. I love all their movies so much. I love watching them dance. And that goes out to my sister Siobhan. We've watched many of those movies together over the years. I know that was one that we'd love to watch and then kind of dance around the house after watching. Hopefully we can watch it together soon again. So thank you all for being here with us tonight. You can leave us a comment and say hello. You can let us know where you are watching from, and hopefully if you are watching for the first time, you will introduce yourself. We're going to read through the comments once in the halfway through the performance, and then one more time at the end. So we hope you will join in the fun. We'd like to play a little tune for summertime now, and this is a beautiful waltz by Horace Silver. And it's called Summer in Central Park. And I really think that's exactly what it sounds like, having been to Central Park many times in the summer. I'm sure it's a little bit different this year, having to wear a mask there. But anyway, we have many wonderful memories there. So Horace Silver's Summer in Central Park. No, it's fine, yeah. That was called Summer in Central Park by Horace Silver. And that's, I love Horace Silver's music so much. I actually discovered this one recently, and I thought it was so beautiful. By the way, not sure if this is showing up here. That tiny little kid in the middle is me, and that's my dad next to me, and my great aunt and uncle, Morty and Sissy, and my 2 cousins, Sarah and Melissa, who are twin cousins, and they grew up in New York, actually very close to the park, so I must have been like a year old there. I guess that was when we went to visit them. I just had to use that picture there. All right, what is next? One of our other favorite pieces to play, which we haven't done in a while at this virtual jazz club. This is a piece by Claude Bolling, great French pianist and composer, and this is called Hispanic Dance. Comes from an album of his, which was written for jazz trio and classical guitar. Actually, it was an entire suite, and this is the first movement of this suite written for jazz trio and classical guitar. And Claude Bolling had some of the best album covers ever. They're real works of art. You're going to see them up here in a minute. Hispanic Dance, and that was composed by Claude Bowling. It comes from his suite for jazz trio and classical guitar, but it certainly works just with piano and drums. I love this picture up here with the instruments having a picnic here. So we're going to take a quick break for just a minute to read through the comments here on Facebook. And at the end of the concert, I'll read through them again, and I'll also check YouTube as well. One more time, thank you to all of our patrons out there who have made this virtual jazz club possible for us for 102 days. Ooh, Facebook's a different color now. They're always changing. Anyway, sorry, that caught me off guard for a second. I thought maybe my screen had froze or something. Thank you to all of our patrons out there. If you'd like to become a patron of our virtual jazz club, please click on the link in the video here. If you're not watching on a touchscreen device, you can simply go to lauradubin.com and then click on the music/store page. If you're watching on YouTube right now and you're looking for the link, just click on the arrow underneath the video, and that will bring up more information. That's where you'll find the link. When you get to that page, you'll find 3 different ways you can make a contribution. And the first way is
purchase our albums.
The second is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And we especially hope that you will check out our brand new album called Pieces of Paris. We just released it here. We had a digital album release concert a few days ago. And thank you to everybody who was in the audience that night. It's all original music about Paris. Antonio and I took a wonderful trip there last summer and had such an impact on us that we just had to record an album about it. So that is available exclusively on the website as a digital download, and we hope that you will check it out. All right, let's see here. Dylan says bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir, Monsieur Dylan.
Bonsoir à tous. I hope I said that correctly. Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Great to have you here, Dylan. Giving you a big hug.
Yeah, thank you, Dylan.
Oh, perfect. Vita's watching too. Hey, Vita. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
She says, hi, Laura and Antonio. So glad you were able to continue sharing your music with us. Best part of the day. Thank you so much, Vita. It's truly the best part of the day for us, too.
Yes, it is.
It's always just such a treat for us to come in here and do this every night. And, you know, like I've mentioned before, especially during this period of time, it's just been so great and really very therapeutic for us, hopefully for all of you as well. Siobhan, hey Siobhan, thank you for watching.
Thank you, Siobhan.
She said my favorite. I'm guessing that's about the Continental. Yay! I definitely remember watching that movie with you, and we tap danced around the kitchen afterward. It was so much fun. She says I'm singing along at home. Thank you. Donna, hey Donna, thank you for watching.
Thank you, Donna, for watching. Yay.
You have such a good ear. So she said in the Continental, she heard, I quoted, I'm beginning to see the light. Yes, I remember exactly when I did that. And Jeepers Creepers, that was during your drum solo.
Creepers.
Yeah. We love that. So Antonio and I have kind of an inside joke about that song that comes from actually an episode of Friends where they're singing that song. So we always love that one. I always love to quote that at that part of the song. Yeah. Donna, thank you so much for noticing that.
Good ear, Donna.
Linda, hey Linda, thank you for watching.
Thank you, Linda. Yay.
Says, I was humming along too, Siobhan. Yay. Vita says, I thought I heard Jeepers Creepers. Yes, you were so right. Yes, Siobhan, I agree. Maybe we can do a long-distance tap dancing movie marathon. I would love that. Let's figure out how to do that. Joni and Alicia, hello. Thank you for watching.
Hello, Joni and Alicia.
They say, good evening, Laura and Antonio. Very happy to be listening to your wonderful jazz music once again. Definitely a highlight of the evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Joanne, hola Joanne, thank you for watching.
Hola Joanne, thank you, yay.
She said, enjoying this evening's concert out on our deck. Thank you so much, Joanne. And by the way, I sent you a Facebook message earlier. I also sent you a Facebook friend request. I thought we were Facebook friends already, but apparently we weren't. So now this just makes official our real life friendship. But just thought I'd let you know in case you didn't see it, because sometimes if you're not friends with someone on Facebook yet, the message might not show up. So, Joanne, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching, Joanne.
Vita says Hispanic dance. Wow, thank you. Yeah. Robert Neno, hey Robert, thank you for watching.
Robert, thank you.
Says thanks for being here and sharing your music with us. It's truly our pleasure. Thank you for letting us share it with you. Really appreciate that. Deanna's watching. Hola, Deanna. Thank you for watching.
Diana. Thank you, Diana. Diana, Dianita.
Yes, and also hola to Mary Lou and Alejandro Senior and Junior. Thank you all for
I
watching.
hope your haircut is good. I'm gonna see some picture if you want.
Oh yeah, yes,
think Mom
absolutely.
And Diana got a haircut.
Yeah.
Today. Yeah.
Some time. It's like that time of year. It's getting hot, and of course, it's always beautiful weather in Mexico City, but it's definitely even warmer in the summer, so it's a good time for that. Jim and Judy Henderson. Hi, Jim and Judy. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
I say, love the music and the great new look. Oh, thank you. We feel so fresh. Speaking of haircuts, we have a new listener here, Mark Shapiro. Thank you for watching. Great to have you here, Mark.
Thank you.
It says, great music, guys. Keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
And Mark, in case you're watching for the first time, just to let you know, we do these concerts every night at 8:30 p.m. Not sure which time zone you're in. This is Eastern Standard Time, so it's 8:30 in New York. So hopefully you'll continue to tune in. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, back to the music. So we're going to play an original composition next. Some of you have heard this one before. We actually recorded it on our very first album back in 2013, which seems like a lifetime ago. The album was called Introducing the Laura Dubin Trio. Now we just released album number 8. Yeah. Less than 10 years later. 7 years later. It's quick math. So anyway, I wrote this tune before I got my Mac when I was still a PC user. And this is called Control-Alt-Delete. I think I'm going to write a new one called Force Quit. I actually had to do that today, and I was looking for the Control-Alt-Delete buttons and then remembered on the Mac it's Force Quit. But this composition is called Control-Alt-Delete. Seems like so long ago that I did that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Windows font. That's an original composition of mine called Control-Alt-Delete. Control-Alt-Delete. And oh my gosh, I just glanced up at the screen while we were playing, and as soon as I saw that, I just immediately had this terrible feeling in my stomach. Like, just seeing that gives me so much anxiety when that kind of thing happens and it just starts like making a big wave of windows like that. I never even knew what that was for, but just seeing it up there brings all those feelings just rushing back. So funny how that happens. In fact, I'm gonna click away from it. There we go. Nice little anxiety-inducing timer. There we go. Little more friendly looking. So we've got a couple more pieces to play. In fact, we're going to calm down with this next one. This is a beautiful composition that comes from the classic album Kind of Blue. And supposedly this was written by Miles Davis, although I think it may have actually been composed by the pianist Bill Evans, who was playing on this record. This composition is called Blue in Green. We invite you to take a deep breath and relax as you listen to this one. That was called Blue in Green, and that comes from the classic Miles Davis album from 1959 called Kind of Blue. Well, we've got just one more tune to play for you tonight, and if you haven't left a comment yet, now is a great time to leave one, because we're going to read through them one more time on Facebook and YouTube after we play this last tune. And this was totally unintentional, but the next one also comes from an album from 1959. I think it was released that year. Actually, it might have been 1961. I'll have to double check that later, or maybe one of our audience members wants to look it up. Giant Steps, yeah. If somebody wants to look that up and double check my fact checking there, I think it was either 1959 or 1961. This album of John Coltrane's called Giant Steps, which is so interesting because actually he played on Kind of Blue. Kind of Blue, the album was all about tunes that had very minimal chord changes, and it was just a nice way to kind of stretch out the improvisation over kind of a small structure. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, John Coltrane's album Giant Steps from the same time period, he was doing a lot of exploration of very unusual harmonic progressions. I don't want to say unusual, but maybe unusual for that time. Nobody had really written or heard music like that before. And these sets of chords actually became known as Coltrane chord changes or Coltrane chord progressions. And this is kind of in the same vein as Giant Steps. This piece is called Countdown by John Coltrane. And hopefully you had a chance to catch your breath during Blue and Green, because now you're going to have to fasten your seatbelt for this one. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was called Countdown by John Coltrane. And that is all the music for tonight. We hope you'll stick around and chat with us for a few minutes as we read through the comments one more time just to see who we missed the first time or any new ones that have popped up since the last time we read through them. Once again, if you're enjoying the music tonight and you'd like to become a patron of our virtual jazz club, please click on the link in the video. You'll be taken to my website, the music/store page of lauradubin.com, where you can become a monthly patron or make a one-time donation or purchase our albums. And we especially hope that you'll check out our brand new album called Pieces of Paris. All right, let's see where we left off. One time, we were playing a gig on New Year's Eve. Do you remember the story? And
calm down.
It was we were playing obviously until midnight or probably 12:30, and so of course when it was like 1 minute till midnight, because we had a microphone for announcing the tunes. I thought I'd go ahead and start doing the countdown, but I started saying it on the microphone, like 30, 29, 28, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody came over and they're like, hey, we're already doing the countdown over there. I totally stepped on their toes
It was on
there.
TV, yeah.
Yeah, I think they had turned on the TV just to show the ball dropping momentarily. All right, let's see where we left off. Okay, our new listener, Mark Shapiro, is friends with Sierra. Thank you so much, Sierra, for telling Mark about our music. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Sierra.
Not sure if, was Sierra here tonight? I know she was watching last night. Sierra is one of our new friends here on our virtual jazz club.
Donna's cousin, right?
Yes, exactly.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you both.
Yeah.
Well, all of you.
Thank you, all of you, yeah. Great to have you here, Mark. Joanne says she loved Control-Alt-Delete. Or sorry, that was Joni says she loved Control-Alt-Delete. Thank you. Joni's comment and Joanne's comment were right next to each other, so I misread. Joanne says, love your compositions. Thank you so much. And Linda says she's eating my supper here at the L&A Jazz Cafe. Oh, I love that. And loving the music. Thank you.
I like that.
That's going to be our alternate title. I love that.
L&A.
Thank you so much, Linda. We're so happy, and it's great doing our music in this format because no matter what you are all doing at home, you can watch us anywhere, your TV or mobile device or computer, whatever's convenient. But that's the nice thing about being on Facebook and YouTube is you can pretty much see us anywhere.
The future.
Yes, the future is here. All right, thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you here tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Friday,
For Friday, always a great day of the week. See you then. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.